it looks like we are live and in color. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. All right, looks like we good, guys. Okay. What's going on, guys? It is your boy, it's taisworldtv. And with Buggy, I make up Geek Lodestars, okay? This is the Geek Lodestars podcast. I think we're gonna settle on that name. Because we was trying to figure out a name for this segment, but we just gonna call it what it is. It's the Geek. Until we get another name, it's gonna be called the Geek Lodestar Podcast, and we are on episode 2. A couple weeks ago, we did episode 1, and we said we were gonna do it weekly, but life be lifing, and don't be letting us do what we need to be doing out here. Unfortunately, so we're getting back onto it. We might make it weekly or bi-weekly, depending on what kind of news we get. And we talk about big comic book and movie news for the week, right? Now, for those of you that don't know, or those of you that's been living under a rock, a couple of trailers have been coming out, and a movie came out today. Very big movie, and a very big trailer. Superman from James Gunn, starting off his DC universe, has just came out with a teaser trailer. I believe on Thursday it came out, right? We're gonna talk about that, and then we're gonna talk about Sonic 3. Buggy's supposed to be here, but he's on his way home, so hopefully he can get here, and hopefully he gets here. If not, we could definitely do like another segment or whatever. It's cool, whatever. But hopefully he gets here. Because I know like I said, he's dodging through traffic right now, and y'all already know how traffic is, especially if you out here driving. You know, traffic really be on some bull stuff, man. It really do, man. So while we wait for him, we're gonna be doing this episode. For those of you that haven't been doing it or are new to the channel, please like and comment on the video. Definitely subscribe to the channel. Please support the channel. We really appreciate it. If you have any recommendations of any reactions to do, please let us know. Because currently we got a lot going on. We got Agatha. With I think we're on episode 5 now. We're definitely doing we're definitely doing Skeleton Crew. What else are we doing? Oh, we got Dan. Dan's gonna be late because again, life stuff. So we're definitely gonna give that later on this week too. And we got the Tokyo Grandfathers for you guys. Since you guys voted for it, you're gonna get it possibly and hopefully by Christmas. Okay. So there's that. So without any further ado, we're gonna start this live. Without any further ado, please, if you're in this chat, if you're live, if you're coming in, please, say what's up. If you want to talk with us, definitely talk with us. Really appreciate it. So let's start this live with Superman. Let's start off with that. Um, so like I said, Dunn's Superman trailer just came out, teaser trailer, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I've seen it maybe 100 times now. I like the trailer, but it doesn't give me that. Because let me tell you something. I am a big Man of Steel fan. No, I am not a Snyder cultist. I am not. Okay, I am looking very forward to Gunn's universe. Okay, Peter Safran. I want, I want this thing to succeed. All right, I'm not gonna sit there and hate on no other property just because it's not Henry Cavill or it's not Snyderverse. I'm not doing that. Okay, like I said, I'm a big Snyder fan, Snyderverse fan. Love it or hate it. Um, Love it or hate it. Snyder gave me one of my most favorite Superman of all time. Actually, I'll take that back. 'Cause Tyler Hoechlin is like my second. Mm. It's neck and neck for me with both of them. Because Tyler on Superman and Lois did such a phenomenal job. And they gave us such a great Superman on the CW. You know what I mean? He was closely more to the comics than Zack Snyder's Superman was. I'm not gonna hold you. Oh, my boy Buggy, he's back in the building. What's up, my boy? Oh, I think he's trying to get it together. Okay. Um, so Tyler is like up there with Cavill for me. You know what I mean? But we got this newcomer, Mr. Corn Sweat. Mr. Corn Sweat is the new Superman. And I gotta tell y'all, man, I gotta tell y'all, physically he looks good. Pause. Physically, he looks the part of Superman. The hair looks good. The body, solid. I was told by somebody too that Cornswood is like the tallest Superman they ever had. Cornswood is like 6'4", and I could have sworn Cavill was taller, but whatever. But yeah, physically he looks like Superman. I'm also not gonna hold you. I do like his suit. I liked it when we first saw it. People were like bitching and complaining. Oh, hold on, my boy driving. Yes, man. Okay, you good? Yeah, I can hear you. We can hear you, my guy. We can hear you. Hold on, let me the thing. Okay. All right, go ahead, my guy. You good? Hold on. Okay, go ahead again, my guy. Oh, I'm doing straight, man. We starting the episode. We were talking about the Superman trailer. We didn't really get into it. We just started at the beginning. So it came in a great time, my guy. Um, I was just talking about it real quick. Just talking about the trailer and all that, giving our more thoughts about it since we really couldn't do it, in the video. When we did the reaction, go check it out. Um, so Buggy, since you're here, since I'm pretty sure you've seen the trailer like 200 times, like me. How do you feel about it now? Do you still feel the way you felt when we did the reaction, or you have like more thoughts for that? Right. Me too. I just said that too. Just said that too. Wow, wow, wow. Right. Yes. Yeah, man. Yeah, for sure. And I like that they incorporated that into his Superman and Clark Kent to make sure that they're distinguishable from each other. I really like that, man. And yeah, like I said, like I agree with you. Like, Cavill's my favorite, but Tyler Hoechlin, he's like up. He's getting up there for me in terms of Superman. And speaking of that, I really like how Gunn is kind of combining the two Superman, like Christopher Reeves and Snyder's, and kind of putting that together for his Superman. So I really, really like that because, and it makes sense. It makes sense. Right, right. And I feel like that was pretty cool of him to do. Oh, let me put you up a little bit. I think the volume's down. Okay. Um, and I felt that's pretty cool because, like I was saying before, you got the Snyder Cult, and you got the other side who want Christopher Reeve's version come back. And felt like Cavill's version wasn't the Christopher Reeve's version. He was too dark. He was too miserable. He didn't have no feelings, which is crazy to me because he had a lot of feelings. It's just like he just wasn't like hopeful like that. He kind of working up to that, I guess. You know what I mean? Like the traditional Superman, but people wasn't feeling that. So
And that's where I wanted to bring up where Christian was talking about on his show how Cavill Superman was basically a darker version of the character.
right, right. He was more like I don't know if you read Year One of Superman.
No.
Okay, so it was basically based on Year One. Year One, it was a more he was still kind of hopeful, but he was more, like don't take no shit type of Superman. He wasn't like Christopher Reeves, you know what I mean? Or like main continuity Superman. You know, and that's the thing. My thing of it was, Superman is allowed to have feelings, aside from feeling hopeful. You know, Superman does get mad. Superman does get, sad. Superman you can have all these feelings with Superman, but it's just like I guess for the Christopher Reeves version, people are a lot more attached to because that's what they think who he is. But that's the thing. I always felt like we're not in that time period anymore where if you look at this God being, we're all gonna be like, oh my God, yo, I'm glad this man is here. This. Nah, if you saw this guy in the world today, a lot more people would be more scared than anything else because he has the powers equivalent of a god at that point. You know what I mean? So I mean, that's just me though. I don't know how you guys feel. You know what I mean? But going back to the trailer, Gunn tells you who this Superman is without really saying much. And I feel like that's the best thing about this trailer is that you don't get no dialogue like that. You just have a lot of visuals and you see Foreign Sweat being Superman and it's dope. Like, yo, and the thing that got me was the beginning where he just falls from nowhere, just
Yeah.
shoots down and is breathing heavy. I'm like, what the hell happened? And you saw the reaction. I'm like, what happened?
Yeah, and it's like who did that to him?
Right, and that's what I'm still like, yo, who the hell whooped his ass to this point where he's bleeding? Yeah,
Maybe it was Ultraman.
yeah. Or I was thinking, because I was watching the new Rock Stars. Shout out to you guys. I think they were saying like maybe Lex shot him with a kryptonite bullet.
Maybe.
That's why he had that gun right there, and then looking like Hitman 47, like one of the commenters said. So, maybe he had that.
So
Maybe he shot him. Who knows?
that's where I wanted to bring up in the theatrical version of the trailer because my friend saw Sonic the Hedgehog 3 this weekend, and they had added more scenes into the trailer where Lex and Mr. Terrific where it looks like a snowy location. So that snowy location might just be where the Fortress of Solitude is.
Okay. Mhm. That could be true too. But we
And
see the Force of Solitude in there too.
yeah, and this version of Lex hasn't met Superman yet, so that's gonna be interesting to see how
Right.
Nicholas Holt's portrayal of Lex is in this one, in
Yeah.
this movie.
Yeah. I mean, um, dang, what's his name, yo? I gotta look it up. But this specific actor, I mean, he looks the part though. And this is the same dude that played Beast from the X-Men movies too.
Yeah, yeah.
First class
I said
movies.
his name, Nicholas Holt.
There we go, Nicholas Holt. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm glad he got one, man, because from what I heard, he was trying to get like a major character like Batman and Superman for so long, bro.
Well,
And
he was originally gonna be Superman, but
right,
he got the role for Lex.
right. Which I'm cool with. He looks just like Lex too. He looks a little bit more built though than the Lexes that we have seen in live action in the past. So I think maybe that's why they keep
Now,
calling him Hitman 47. I don't know.
now the question is, which version of Lex is Nicholas Holt gonna be?
Mm, that's a good one. I think we're going with G Hackman. I don't think we're going for that. I think we're going for Superman the animated series type. Maybe that's where we're going with. Maybe like he's jealous of Superman because he can do all of these things and wants to show his superiority. So maybe that's it. I did hear though that they were going with Superman, All-Star Superman
Oh yeah, I
for
was gonna say
the
All Star
yeah,
Superman. Yeah,
yeah. So we might be getting that type of Lex. We don't know. We don't know. But we might be getting that one too. Who knows?
I
Yeah.
Christian also said on his show that this might be the next best Luke Lex that we get since
Right.
I forgot who he said. Oh, Michael Rosenbaum from Smallville.
Oh, yeah. He's been the best Lex of all time. I don't even hear Gene Hackman really be in the conversation for best Lex Luthor. It's usually Michael Rosenbaum because he did such an amazing job on that show, Smallville. But also he had the benefit of a show developing his character and seeing him go descent into to madness. You know what I mean? So he had
I
that, you know, that advantage too, along the other Luthers.
I know you could probably attest to how Michael Cullis is as a Lex because I haven't seen the show.
Oh, bro, he is. I ain't gonna hold you. He's the most menacing for me. Definitely the most menacing, bro. You gotta look at that show, bro. He's definitely the most menacing, and mind you, he only came like on the last episode of season 3, and then the rest of season 4. So he just got there, and
Yeah,
he knocked it out the park. You know what I mean? So I don't know if we're gonna get that same type of Lex flavor. I don't know, but I am excited to see where Holt's Lex Luthor's gonna be. But my guy, let me ask you. In the trailer, we also saw other characters aside from Superman. We saw Mr. Terrific, Hawk Girl, Metamorpho. Um, who else? Oh,
Guy
Guy
Gardner.
Gardner as well. How did you feel about them being in this movie and then seeing them in the trailer? How would you feel about that?
The one I'm most interested in seeing, honestly, is probably Metamorpho and Guy Gardner.
Pretty cool. Mhm. Mhm.
Because we've seen Mr. Terrific in the Arrowverse, and Hawk Girl and Hawkeye have Hawkeye. Look at me. Hawk Girl and Hawkeye have had more iterations lately than these other characters.
Right. Hey, Integrity 101, what's going on, man? This Superman trailer confirmed for me that this will be the first Bat Superman film I'll skip in theaters since 1997. God damn. Really? Damn, my boy, my bad. So
That
you
just
so
that 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 just
mhm.
sounds like a hater.
I mean, well, I mean, give us your reasoning as to why.
Yeah,
Before we
you just can't say that and not give a reason why.
right. Yeah, just give us a reason. Give us a reason. Oh, it's improved. Okay. Nah, he was saying that the audio levels were kind of down. For
Oh,
you, but
okay.
I fixed it though. You're good. You're good. Um, thank you, integrity. I appreciate it. But nah, like let us know like your reasoning for that, cause and you know what though. But I'm glad he brought that up though, because a lot, like I said, you got those sides that like are kind of don't want to deal with DC no more in terms of movies, and I can't really blame them. I can't. I can't. You know what I'm saying? Because ever since they started doing the shared universe thing, it's been very lopsided when it comes to their content. So it's not like the MCU, so I can't really get upset with that.
Okay. Okay. So
You know what I mean?
did you also hear the reports that James Gunn wanted to have Pattinson part of the DCU, but Matt Reeves had some pushback on it?
Yeah, I did hear that, and I'm very glad about that because I don't think Patterson's Batman needs to be in here. I don't think it needs to be in here. I think he needs to have his own universe where he can have his own realistic villains and stuff like that. But a fantastical, keep it in this universe.
Yeah, like what's the point of having Elseworld story? Well,
Right.
originally you're saying we're gonna have Elseworld story, but then you want to introduce this character into your
Right.
continuity for this new DC run of movies we're gonna get.
Exactly. And um and I love that. I love that they have Elseworlds because we wouldn't have gotten Joker. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't have gotten the Batman. And those are two good movies, great movies. You know. So like I said, I'm with you, man. I hope they keep the Elseworlds joint so they could tell other types of stories without having to stick to main continuity like Marvel has to. You know. So I'm glad Matt Reeves pushed back. I'm really glad about that, man. But it also worries me though because it's like, okay, well, what kind of Batman are we getting? And it sounds like Gunn is kind of putting Batman on the backseat because we haven't heard nothing from
And
that ever since that announcement. Yeah,
yeah, and there's no script yet for Batman 2. There's
nope, nope.
then they announced there's gonna be a Clayface movie.
This is
Um,
mad random. Like, what?
yeah, like I have questions, but I also have optimism because
Me too. Me too. Me
I
too.
I believe in James Gunn, but
I do too.
I'm like you. I need another trailer for Superman to like
Yeah, yeah.
thoroughly make a decision on it.
You know what? I'm glad you brought that up because I think I said that I didn't get to say it, but I wanted to say it though before. Um, the thing with the Man of Steel trailer, it grabbed me. I was like, damn, I need to be there. I, I didn't get that same feeling with this trailer, even though
Yeah,
it was good, but it didn't grab me like Man of Steel did. You know what I'm
and
saying?
and and people were saying they were having tears coming out of their eyes watching the trailer. I didn't get any of that.
Right. You know, and like I said, it's not a terrible trailer at all. It's really a good trailer. This is something to start off with, good. But it's
And
just
also
yeah,
the
go ahead.
the fact that there was a guitar version of the Donner musical theme for Christopher Reeve Superman.
Mm, okay, okay, okay. Got you. But this is what I'm saying though. Oh, hold on. Integrity came back. Hold on. He said, "I love Donner Snyder, but this looks terrible to me. It looks like rehash scenes we've seen before. The suit is a major downgrade. Clark looks like he's wearing a couple of things. The crypto is too much for me." Also said, "I doubt Batman 2 happens. Penguin may have saved it." Okay.
No,
Yeah, go
Batman
ahead.
2 is gonna happen regardless. I don't believe it's
Yeah,
not gonna
it's going.
happen.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think it's not gonna
That
happen.
that
It's
that
definitely gonna
first
happen.
movie made too much money not to make a second one.
Oh, for sure, for sure, for sure. I mean, if they wasn't gonna do that, then they wouldn't have made the Penguin. That to be honest with you, because they wouldn't even like. Why would you do a show on a Batman villain that nobody cared about? It ain't like it's Joker. It ain't like it's Bane. This is Penguin out of all people, and that shit was awesome. More awesome than I thought we were gonna get. You know what I'm saying? We got those reactions. Go look down below. Um, yeah, but to your first point, my guy. Integrity. It didn't look terrible to me though. It looked good, but like I said, it doesn't look like Man of Steel type vibes. And it is different though because, for example, look at the collateral damage that happened. And I'm glad that Gunn brought that up because you know people had an issue with what do you call it collateral damage in Man of Steel because they thought that Superman should have been able to do everything, even though this man was Superman for a day. They thought he was going to be able to do everything, save everybody, and keep collateral damage to a minimum. Nah, this man was Superman for a day. What would you expect him to do?
And I want to counter how the tone of this teaser trailer is basically Donner S. I don't know
Right.
what
Exactly.
I don't know what he's talking about, so I'm a little confused on that.
Yeah. Well, it's like you said, it is Donner-esque. Even if you look at the title, if you look at the fonts for the words, it looks very
Yeah,
Donner-esque.
exactly. That's very Donner S. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's very Donner-esque. You know what I mean? But this is the thing, though. I think Buggy, I Bugs, I think, and like I said, integrity. Please, if I'm wrong, please let me know. Um, Nostalgia is a motherfucker.
See, that's the thing that I hate about
Excuse my language.
fandom.
Yeah, go.
Like nostalgia's always gonna kill everything. Like
Right,
perfect
right,
example,
right,
when we watched Transformers One, a lot of people, oh, it's not like Transformers '86, and I'm just like,
right.
but it's two completely different movies. You just can't always stay in the past.
Exactly. Like, things are like if you're gonna make a new movie, certain things are gonna change. It's not gonna be the same. It's not gonna
And
be
also
beat for beat the same thing. Yeah.
the whole crypto thing. This is an established Superman already, so there's already these characters in this world already.
Right. And cool with crypto. I never thought we would get a crypto in the movie. I never would have thought.
I look
But he
the
looks good.
whole also Christian brought up a good point. Crypto's gonna bring people into the movies,
Oh yeah. Do you know how many dog lovers they got up in here? Oh, for sure. Hey, yo, you know how much merchandise they gonna have?
and
Shit, that's gonna be
they
crazy.
Christian and a bunch of people showed the trailers to their kids. They didn't care about the trailer until they saw crypto.
Yep. And crypto's an adorable dog that they got. You know what I'm saying? So
And
I agree.
and
I agree.
and just to bring another point, the most recent episode of Creature Commandos, goddamn Weasel didn't do anything.
He didn't do a goddamn thing. You know what? That's the crazy shit. They really tried to pin it on him. Like he tried to save him, and this idiot was just shooting shit off with him. The two cops and the other dude, bro, bro. That got me heated, bro. That got me heated
But
so goddamn much.
I I I am hopeful that
Me too.
I'm hoping this movie makes a lot of money and we get
Yep.
a continuation of the DCU because even James Gunn said in an interview, I forgot, he did an interview recently where he knows everything is riding on this movie.
Oh yeah, and I'm glad you brought that up too. A lot is riding on this movie because if this movie ain't good, everything else ain't gonna be good. That's what WB. That's what the consumers are gonna think.
And if it might get to a point where they might have to do what Marvel did back in the day and sell off characters.
Yep. Well, I don't
Well,
know.
movie rights, not movie rights, not comics.
Oh, movie. Maybe. Cause I thought you meant characters. Maybe.
No.
Maybe. Yeah. You might have to give it to somebody else. Yeah.
Because remember, Universal still has the Incredible Hulk.
Right. Oh, I thought it went back. I thought the rights went back. No.
Maybe I might be wrong,
I
but
gotta
that
check.
was the
Yeah,
thing
we'll check.
that
Yeah.
Sony still has Spider Man.
Yeah. But they're not gonna let that go until Marvel pays an obscene amount of money to get that right to that character back. So they gonna keep making them Cravens, bro. They said they ain't gonna do it no more, but now they gonna keep making them Cravens. They gonna keep making Morbius. They gonna keep making
Thank thank
other characters
thank
we don't give a
God,
goddamn
but
about. Huh?
thank God, because those movies were just I don't
Yeah, I know.
understand the
I
whole
know.
process of those movies.
I know. Now, I ain't gonna hold you though. Craven? I actually like Craven. Actually, that was cool. I actually like Craven. I didn't expect to, but I like Craven. All right. Hold on. Integrity says Matt Reeves. Excuse me. Shit. Matt Reeves is already angry. They tried to keep forcing him to be in the DCU. If you have an article, please send that to me. Send it in the chat because I didn't hear about him being angry. Please let me know. Also, remember Matt Reeves walked away from negotiations back in the day and tried to lure him back. I think they're trying to bait and switch him. Even Patterson's already joking about the sequel. Okay. Um, Yeah,
I
again,
didn't,
like I said,
I didn't hear anybody about
yeah,
any
yeah.
of
That's what I say.
that.
Yeah, just send me the link to like the article, and so I can get it. So if I know that for sure, because I've never heard of that. So definitely let me know. If you want to open the panel, I'll jump in for a few minutes and talk Superman trailer with you. If not, no harm, no foul. I'm a regular dude from Philly. If you want to talk, my mic is ready. Oh, you wanna jump on the chat, bud? I'm able to jump on the chat. He said, "Nah, son, I'm coming in guns blazing, bro. I'm coming in." What you want to do, man? Yeah.
I don't know. How long have we been talking about the Superman stuff?
Oh shit. Shit. Damn, like good 10, 15 minutes, I think.
I don't. I don't. What other topics do we have to talk about? Because I don't want to spend too much
Oh,
on it.
I got you. I don't think nothing else came out. Except I know we're gonna talk about Sonic 3. We definitely gonna talk about that. No
Well,
spoilers.
you. We got to talk about X-Men stuff because they announced some casting and news this week.
Oh, they did. Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah,
Integrity. Yeah.
I sent you stuff in the chat that I guess you didn't see.
Oh, I didn't get a chance. Let me look it up now, though. Integrity, though. I'll tell you what. If we got time, we'll definitely send it to you. Okay? 'Cause we gotta get to the other stuff. Bugs, do me a favor. Can you just tell me really quickly what they said about the X Men? I'm gonna
Okay,
go look it up in
so
the chat.
Sadie Sink has been cast as Jean Grey,
Really? I didn't
and
hear that. Wait a
they
minute.
they 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 are gonna appear in Avengers Doomsday.
Wait, wait, who?
What else? The X Men are gonna appear in
Oh no,
Doomsday.
I did
Some of
hear
the X
about
Men,
that. Yeah, I did hear about that. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead, go ahead.
and that they finally slated November 6th to 2027 as the first X Men movie.
Ooh, okay, that sounds
So
about right.
we're getting the Mutant Saga pretty soon.
You know what? That makes a lot of sense though, because we've been waiting for the mutants for a very long time. You know what I mean? Very, 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 very long
And
time.
can you look up how old Sadie Sink is? Because I know she's like very young.
X Men. I'm not looking. I got you right now. Jean
Because
Grey.
I know she's like in her 20s probably. And if they're going that young for like those key characters from X Men, they might be around for a long time, like maybe 10 or 15 years.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Okay, hold on. Oh, she's from Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm looking it up right now. Okay, okay. I see. I haven't seen Stranger Things, so I had no idea. I got you. Hold on a second. I'm trying to find what's the name? Sadie Sink, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me look it up right now. I got you right now, my guy. Sorry, guys. Give me like 2 seconds. Sadie Sink. Oh, she's 22.
Okay, so yeah, they're probably gonna cast like really young actors for Cyclops and like the other characters that we know.
Yeah, that's gonna be really young. That's the early 20s, my guy. Because usually, whenever they get the characters, they usually get like older actors and stuff. But I mean, I like this though. I like that they're going younger, and going with almost no name type people to a certain extent. I
Yeah.
really like that. I like that. I like that a lot. Um,
Now the
yeah.
question is, are we gonna have established mutants already in the MCU, or are we just like
That's a good question.
how they introduce that?
If they do, it's gonna have to be Logan. It has to be because he's the oldest, one of the oldest mutants aside from Apocalypse. I think he's like one of the oldest mutants, and he's not an Omega mutant either. So they probably gonna have him, and then remember, because Tiamat is in well, they're gonna bring him up in
Brave New World.
Brave New World. So, and I think they're gonna bring up adamantium. I think that's how they're gonna get it. So it has to be through Wolverine. Has to be. Has to be. Has to be.
So I need to go back and watch Miss Marvel or like just look up videos on like the whole mutant thing because she's technically the first mutant in the MCU.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's true. So yeah, I mean, we kind of did see the first mutant if you think about it. Um, but like anybody from that we know from the X Men per se, it's gonna have to be Logan first. It's gonna have to be. It's
And
definitely gonna have to
you
be.
know, when I was watching Christian show, like they brought up a good point. Like, have they always been around in the MCU, or like are they just popping up now because of the certain things that happened recently?
Right. I mean, well, we just found out that in Agatha episode 4, we're doing a reaction for those that apparently vampires been around, you know, but nobody don't know
Yeah they've
about
been around for a while. Yeah,
it. Except, except for the witches that knew, nobody else knew about that. So maybe they have been around. Maybe they've just been hiding. Maybe because of the Thanos snap and everybody coming back, maybe that caused the mutation in people. Who knows? Who the hell knows?
maybe what if the events that happen in Secret Wars and Doomsday create mutants?
That'd be cool too. I'd be down for that. That could make a hell of a lot of more sense too, for sure, for sure.
But then you'd have to explain like time passage for like Charles Xavier, Magneto, and all these other characters.
Right. I mean, yeah, you would have to, and then we don't even know who's gonna be cast for that too, and we don't know how they're gonna do Magneto either. He's gonna be like an old dude when we see him. I don't know if they're gonna go with like 40s, 50s. Like I don't know how they're gonna do that. I don't know. I really don't know. But I'm interested in seeing how it turns out. And I believe we're gonna get Hugh Jackman Wolverine too in Secret Wars or one of those.
So, so which which iteration of the X Men would you like to see this time?
Mm, that's a good
Because
question.
I know there's like different iterations with Uncanny X Men and all this other stuff.
Right. You know what? Honestly, man, I've started to read X-Men comics, so I'm not like too heavy on that. I can only go with the shows. I would rather them go with the 94, 97 X-Men show. That's what I would go with. I want to see them. Like they were closer to the comics anyway, so I would rather them if anything else. You know what I mean? But I don't
Okay.
know if they're gonna go like full or like full OG the OG cast, which is Iceman, Beast, Jean Grey, or Marvel Girl. I think that was her name before.
Yeah.
Cyclops, the OG OG. You know what I'm saying?
Wasn't Angel on that team as well?
Yes, Angel too. I forgot about him. Yes, Angel as well. Thank you, Bugs. So I don't know if we're gonna get that lineup. Um, we might. I don't know, but we might. And then Ice. Did I say Iceman?
Yeah, Iceman. Yeah, you did.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I said Iceman too. Yeah. So we might get that list. I don't know. I don't know, but I'm pretty excited about it though. Um, because when you get Wolverine into it and Nightcrawler and all of them, they're the new X Men from the giant size X Men, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So, but more than likely, we're not gonna get the OG X Men. More than likely, we're probably gonna get the new X Men with Wolverine and Storm and all of them. We might be getting that possibly, or
You, bro,
mhm, mhm.
could you imagine down the line we get an Avengers versus X Men?
Oh my god, that's going to be insane. They're gonna make all the money. We might get trillions of dollars for that. I ain't gonna
You
hold
could you could you could also tell the House of M story as well.
you. Yeah, yeah, you could. Right. It'd be crazy, but
See, and the one thing that I've been wanting Marvel to do recently is Let's go back and like try to redo the Inhumans,
Ooh.
because technically they're mutants as well, but they're in space.
Oh, that's interesting. I'd be down for that.
You already brought Black Bolt from the Multiverse of Madness.
Right, but ain't Wanda dead though? If I'm not mistaken.
Wanda's dead, but you could remember we got variants of these characters.
Is it true? Is it true? Is it true? Mm. Yo, I got you. Damn. Cause how they
I
gonna
just
bring
I
it?
just
Mm. Mm.
I just want more space stuff from Marvel. Honestly, like I I,
Yeah, I
I
feel
love
like
the
yeah.
grounded I love the groundedness sometimes, but I'd like to be out in space and see other these obscure characters out there.
Yeah, me too. I really like that too. I really like. I feel like we only really do the space stuff when we get to Guardians of the Galaxy.
And I think that's why I love those movies so much.
Me too. Me too. Because but we haven't seen like Nova Corps and stuff like that neither. Because we
Yeah,
saw it in the first
yeah,
one, and then they got destroyed by Thanos and his crew in the third in Infinity
yeah.
War.
That Xandar got destroyed. Yeah,
And then we never saw him again. And I was just like, that's it. That's what y'all gonna do?
I I remember they were supposed to make a Nova Corps Prime show, right?
Another what?
They were supposed to make a Nova Prime show, right? Or Nova Corps.
That's what I heard. Yeah, it was gonna be a show instead of a movie or something like that. And I heard some people weren't too thrilled about that. I don't know why
I
though.
don't know. I just I need more mutants and more space movies.
Yeah, yeah, like I'm kind of tired of seeing, prime heroes and I want to see other shit. Like I want to see Annihil. Oh, I think I think Annihilus gonna be in that one too. Um,
Okay.
yeah, I think Annihilus gonna be in that one too. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want to see a lot Annihilus. Man. Even in the Eternals, we saw like a little bit of it with Tiamat and the Celestials. Like I want to go back to that. Like when we gonna go back to that? You know what I mean? I didn't really like the movie that much, except for certain parts, but still, I want to go back to that. Huh?
No, I'm just laughing how you said. I agree with you though.
Yeah, it's just like I want to go back to that shit, man. I don't uh, but yeah,
And
I'm
it's
there. Yeah.
and it's funny because I know when we do a rewatch, that's one of those movies we have to watch.
Which one? Oh, Eternals.
Eternals.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah.
sure, for sure. I'm dreading that day, but it is what it is. I mean, I've seen worse. Was that it, bro? Was that it for the news and shit? I
as
think.
as far as X Men, yeah, like that's all I can remember as far as the news that I can remember.
Okay, all right. So can we talk about Sonic now, or we good?
Or or do you want to bring up the Anacondas with Jack Black and Paul Rudd? Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, I forgot. Thank you for reminding me about that shit. So, well, Bucky has sent it to me off live, like a day or so ago. Sending me that Jack Black and Paul Rudd are gonna do a remake of Anaconda with Jennifer Lopez, Ice Cube, and John Voight. Classic from way back in the day. Um, I am very unsure about this. 'Cause I know with the both of them, it's gonna be a comedy. I already know. I'm not gonna like that. I'm not saying the other one was like the greatest thing of cinema. I'm not saying that, but I like the tone that it had from the original, right? So I think they're gonna make it goofy. You know what I'm saying? Like if they make it serious, like they did before with a few jokes here and there, that's cool. But I don't think we're getting that personally. I'm a little unsure about that. But Bugs, how do you feel about that? You there, Bugs? Oh, I don't hear him. Uh-oh.
Well done.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
You hear me?
Hey, I hear you now.
Um, I don't know how I feel about it, honestly.
Yeah, so I don't know either. I just like All right.
And
um,
and 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 the placement of the movie is so weird during Christmas.
right, right. So it's like I don't know what y'all want me to do. Like I'm
Get
not
in the
excited
fucking
for it.
lane.
Yeah. Like I'm not excited about this at all. To be honest with you, I love Jack Black, love Paul Rudd. They in the movie together, Chef's Kiss. But I want them to
I don't
do a
know.
comedy.
I don't know. I don't know. Anaconda's a weird pairing.
Yeah, exactly. Because Anaconda, for those of you that haven't seen it, like it's more of I
It,
wouldn't. It's sort of
through
serious.
to me, it's a monster movie.
Oh yeah, that thank you. That you said it better than me. Monster movie, and it's not gonna feel like a monster movie if this comes out. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna feel more like a comedy. Now, if they
It's
could
funny. It's
incorporate
funny
both
because
stuff in it, yeah, yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
I was talking to my friend about the news, and he's like, "Oh, when I watched the original Anaconda, I laughed at moments. Like, was it always supposed to be a comedy?" And I'm like, I don't know.
I mean, like I said, it's not. Well, how old is your friend, by the way?
Same age as us.
Oh, he's saying. Oh, okay. So I don't know, like, cause I don't. Anaconda is the scariest thing to me personally. So I was just like, pressured. You know what I mean? Like, when is this
I'm
thing
more
coming
scared
out?
of spiders and snakes, honestly.
That's what I'm saying. Them anacondas, bro. Them shit, yo, they don't play no games out here. They don't play no games out here, my guy. Like these things are like humongous, massive. Like they could wrap you for days and just eat up on you for days, bro. Crazy work, bro. But I don't know. It could be good, maybe not. I don't know. I honestly don't know. We just gonna have to find out, my guy. We just gonna have to find out. But I'm glad. Hey, listen,
um.
I'm glad Jack Back's coming back though, because it's been a minute since
So
I seen him in something. But
what? One other thing that I want to talk about before we head to Sonic.
yeah. Yes.
They also announced a Mummy movie. So we're
You're
basically
right.
getting
Yeah, 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 yeah. From Blumhouse.
yes, from Blumhouse. So we're which I know they were supposed to make a whole, everybody was trying to make their own connected universe.
Right.
Which they
This worked
failed
out
with the
well.
Mummy back in the day with Tom Cruise.
Yep.
Um which I never saw, and I don't plan on seeing it because I'd rather watch the Brendan Fraser ones. As bad as that CGI is with the second one with The Rock, but it is
I'd
what it
rather
is.
watch the Emperor. What was the last one with Jet Li?
I'd rather watch that
Yeah,
than the
yo,
Tom Cruise
exactly. I'd
one.
rather watch that than yeah, bro. We not.
But I am excited because, like I said, the Mummy is probably my favorite monster. Well, besides werewolves, those are probably like my two favorite monster movies to watch.
Oh, for sure. Me too. Me too. I love the Mummy, bro. I love the Brendan Fraser one. In my heart, bro. I used to go to Blockbuster and rent it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, bro.
Now,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wonder if it's gonna be like a remake or if it's gonna be its own story.
It might be its own story because Blumhouse is doing it, and then if Blumhouse is doing it, then it's good. It's definitely gonna go more of the horror side instead of the
Yeah,
action adventure horror side. Because when Brendan Fraser's one version, they were able to mix with both very well. And then the second one was more like an action adventure type of joint, which I loved. I
yeah,
loved it. I loved it. So yeah, I'm excited for that, man. I gotta see more. I gotta see who's getting what's the word? Casted, but I gotta see the
yeah.
director. I gotta see all of that. But I'm digging it. Like,
I definitely plan on watching Werewolf when it comes out next year.
oh yeah, for sure. Me
Oh
too.
no, not Werewolf, Wolfman. I'm
Sinners?
sorry. No, Wolfman.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's coming out next year? Oh shoot.
Yeah, the
I ain't
beginning
bet.
of next year.
I ain't bet. And I know Sinners is coming out too. I wanna see that too. That's gonna be so dope.
Yeah, so they're basically recreating these old monster movies.
I'm down for it. I'm down.
We got Wolfman, we got Nosferatu's coming out next week,
Wow, wow,
and
wow.
then we got the Mummy from Blumhouse. I think it's coming out 2026 or 27. I'm not sure.
Okay, got you. Okay, that's sound awesome. Shoot. And is that was that it, my guy?
That's all I could remember. Yeah.
Good, good, because we got to talk about this Sonic, my nigga. 'Cause let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, son. Guys, we talking full spoilers, so if you haven't seen the movie, please exit and then come back. Okay, watch the movie and then come back. So I went to go see it yesterday, right? Um, bro, they were so disrespectful in that movie, bro. Like, why would you put Shadow in this movie, bro? Like, this nigga is too OP, bro. Oh, put him in this movie. He was the main character. The main character supposed to be Sonic, bro. Why? Shadow, my oh, hey, brother in Christ. You would tell me this man was the Kaido of this verse. Where you tell me that?
Yeah. Shadow's
Bro.
a pretty strong character.
Pretty strong. This dude was defying logic, man. Bro,
So
oh my God. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
the
I had to
one thing
get that out.
I wanted to talk about was
Yeah, yeah.
they changed his origin in this one. Um,
Oh, they did. Okay, I was gonna ask you that too. Okay, go ahead.
so he wasn't an alien that came from outer space, kind of like Venom and shit. In the games, he was created by Eggman's grandfather to try and
Oh,
create
okay.
eternal life, and his daughter Maria had like a terminal illness, so he was trying to create the perfect life form, and so be it. Shadow was created,
Oh, okay. Got you. Got you. Got you. Okay. Okay. Because I was gonna
and
ask you that. Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
yeah, yeah, and no, you're good. And I said it in my out of theater reaction of how they were gonna incorporate Maria's story, because that's one of Shadow's like main thing about his backstory is Maria, that friendship with Maria.
Yeah.
They they took the very kid friendly route of how she passed away in this movie. Um, if you played the games, Maria was mortally wounded by a soldier from gun. It wasn't
Oh
like in the
wow.
movie where an explosion happened that ended up taking her life. Which I kind of figured they were gonna do something like that because it's a PG movie, and even though it was a PG movie, it still had its dark moments in the movie. Honestly,
No, I'm glad you brought that up because it was darker than the other two. Honestly, movies that I've seen, Sonic
yeah,
One and Two.
I had said that in my out of theater reaction. Like, this is probably like the darkest movie out of the three, but
Three, yeah, yeah,
it also has like probably the most heart out of the three as well.
yeah. Cause like the way, even like with Eggman's grandfather, like he was like, yo, we all getting annihilated, bro. It ain't just Earth. We
So
all getting it.
so
I was
so
like, what?
yeah,
Wait, what?
it's funny because when I was watching the movie on Thursday,
Yeah.
towards the end of the movie, I'm like, yo, this is basically the Sonic Adventure 2. Like
Oh, so you
the
like that
device,
too?
yeah, like literally like beat for beat. I'm like, holy shit, this is just like the game.
That's crazy. See, so he really tried to destroy everything for real.
Yeah,
That is insane. Damn, damn. Like you said, man, it was the darkest out of the three, bro. Two.
like I
Golly.
I even said it on the video on Thursday. Like I wasn't expecting the commander of gun. I forgot his name right now. Like
Oh, the
he
Olive
he
Garden
basically
dude.
he basically died in the movie.
Yeah, like right there. And I was just like, oh.
And I
What?
I thought for a second they were about to kill off James Marsden's character as
Yo, I
well.
thought that too when Shadow gave him the hit of death, bro. I thought that was it for him. I was like, oh, that's
And
what we
then
doing?
and then and that's what I love about the writing of that. Like Shadow sees what he just did, and it's basically the same thing that happened with him and Maria.
Right. And Sonic asked him, like, yo, what did you do? Said, what I had to do. And it's just Browns. I was like,
Let
dude,
let me ask you, like, what did you think of Keanu as Shadow?
he is the perfect casting for Shadow. He was perfect, bro. I could feel it.
It,
I could feel
bro,
the anger, bro.
bro, I'm not gonna lie, I I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but I was bricked up when Shadow got out.
Ooh, super break. Won't hurt nobody with that, man. You know what I'm saying? That's
Especially
attempted murder
the
right
way the
there.
way he took out the soldiers. I'm like, damn.
Oh, bro, his power is broken, bro. Him teleporting like that is crazy work, bro. Oh
So
my god,
so
bro.
so Shadow's power is all about chaos energy.
Oh, that makes sense.
That's why
That
he
makes
could
sense.
teleport, and he could basically, like, you saw, like, skate freely because of his powers and stuff.
Yo, actually, that's the crazy part because immediately, like after he left the prison and Team Sonic goes and try to get him, you could tell this was not a contest, bro. Like Knuckles went in first, he got his ass whooped quickly. And the way he hit him was crazy because he hit him to the building. I was like, God damn. And then
It
Sonic,
it
yo,
it's also funny too, because like the Shadows basically Keanu. They gave him a motorcycle, they gave him a gun.
yep.
I'm like, holy shit, this is basically Keanu.
Yeah, I was like, he's John Wick, bro. And then, but that chase was pretty cool too. With Sonic and Shadow on the motorcycle with the guns. Now that was actually a pretty dope scene too. I
Yeah,
really like that scene.
the way he was using his teleportation powers to maneuver around Sonic
Oh,
and
that
stuff
was
like
dope.
that.
That was dope. Oh my god. And then he could take people with him too. That was actually pretty dope. And
Let,
then when they get to that tower and they both collide with each other, that was a dope ass
oh
scene.
yeah,
Literally, that was a dope ass scene. And then on top of that, bro, Sonic got beat yet again, then got handcuffed, bro. I was like, this man is too OP. What they gonna do?
let let
What
me
they gonna
ask you, did you feel like the James Marsden and the other actress's presence was heavily missed in this movie?
Oh, the wife?
Yeah, I because like I was so used to that dynamic that it felt missed in this one.
Not really, cause I mean, don't get me wrong, like they are integral in this story. Or all of them, but it was a breath of
Not,
fresh air not seeing them for like a remainder of the movie, and the way they came in was pretty cool. And even the way it was written now, with James Marsden's character getting hurt because. Let me tell you something. Sonic was on that Batman shit. He was like, "Nah, son,
oh,
give me that
dude,
Chaos
yeah,
Emerald, son."
yeah,
Nah, son. He was about to give hands to Knuckles. He's like, "Yo, I'm not
and
gonna ask you where's the goddamn emerald."
that's the other thing about this movie too. Just besides it being dark and having a lot of heart, it's also about teamwork between Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles.
Yeah, and he wasn't trying to have no team. He was like, nah, nigga, nah, we gonna throw I'm gonna throw hands with Shadow. So give me that emerald so I get out of here and I become Super Saiyan 2. All right? And then when he gets it though from the Steve dude, bro,
Yeah,
oh, my guy. We gotta I know we jumping, but we gotta talk about this. When Sonic goes Super Saiyan and he goes to space to get this nigga from Shadow, bro.
that that whole sequence was fucking insane, bro.
Yo, oh my! You know what's crazy? This man was still unfazed when he went when Sonic went Super Saiyan and grabbed him. He looked unfazed. He was like, all right, what else you got?
You know what? You know what I noticed too? Like a lot of people ever since Man of Steel have been using that. that camera angle of like
Oh,
behind
I
the
know what you're talking
person
about.
punching
Yeah.
and attacking people. I'm like, bro, I love the fact that everybody's using like this method of like shooting a battle.
Yeah, but and then they don't want to give this man praise. It's crazy. You gonna hate this man,
Bro,
but you
bro.
gonna use his shit. That's crazy work.
And I was losing my fucking shit when Supersonic and Super Shadow were fighting each other, and it's
Oh,
like I told you, it was pretty much
ooh.
like Goku versus goddamn Jiren.
Oh, well, you said that too, but yes, bro. Let me tell you something. Me and everybody else, because again, I don't know none of this shit. So when they go to like I forgot where they went, but when they went when they landed down somewhere on Earth and Sonic comes to hit him, um Shadow hits, counters hard to where I
Mm,
believe you
he
hit
knocks
this
out
dude so hard that the
the
emeralds
Chaos
came out.
Emeralds out. Yeah,
Oh my god, how strong are you,
I
bro?
I will say the thing that stand out to me the most was I forgot who did it. I forgot if it was Sonic or Shadow, where he basically did like a key blast.
Oh, he did. Damn, I was so excited, bro. I forgot. I gotta watch it again because oh, I think that was no. I think that was Shadow that did that.
Okay, yeah, I think it was Shadow.
I think it
Yeah,
was. Yeah, I gotta check back and see. But yo, and then when Shadow got the power too, and he became Super Saiyan, everybody was shocked. Like,
So okay,
oh,
okay.
me
So
too.
I wanted to bring up the when they teamed up and became Super Shadow and Super Sonic. The music that started playing, my theater went fucking batshit. Because if you know that song is from the video game where Shadow originally came from, Sonic Adventure 2.
Oh, it was okay. Okay. That's why everybody went crazy too. All right, got you. Right. That fight was insane. They were jumping around the earth like crazy, bro. Yo, and
Now
oh my god, yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
I wonder if Jim Carrey's officially done with Doctor Robotnik, or if he's gonna come back for
Oh,
a
that I
fourth
don't know.
movie, because they basically teased a fourth movie for the post credits.
Right, and I've seen that character before. Actually, the Robo Sonic was crazy. Everybody was going crazy
Yeah,
over that too. I was
I
too.
yeah my well we'll talk about it at the end.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No,
I
no.
I
Yeah,
definitely
go ahead, go ahead.
I
Yeah, I'm sorry,
definitely
go
need
ahead.
to watch the movie again, because Thursday I enjoyed the movie, but I had to get all the hype out of the way. Now that all the hype is out of the way, I need to watch it and like see how I feel where it ranks between the other two movies.
Right. Yeah, me too. I gotta watch it again too because I had such a good time with it. Oh no, but I wanted to bring this up too, bro. Let me tell you something. When they're fighting, right? Sonic, Super Sonic, and Super Shadow, and they go to like this place, and Shadow talks about Tom. He said, "What was it? Oh yeah, Tom." Bro, this Sonic got so mad
The
he
yeah,
hit
the
him
disrespect,
to the
bro.
moon, bro.
Yeah, he got the disrespect on that was yeah.
To the moon. To the moon, bro. How powerful you got to be to hit somebody to the moon? And he's still phase, bro. That fight. It had to be. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. Ain't no way Sonic won that fight. Ain't no way, bro. Because even when the part where they're blocking the beam from space, which is a dope ass like scene too. Sonic loses his energy first, but um Shadow is still in his form. Like, dude, this ain't no contest. This dude is super OP.
You got to appease the Shadow fans like me.
I'm seeing Shadow now, nigga.
And
I'm seeing Shadow now, bro. I like Sonic, but Shadow's where it's at, bro. I'm sorry. Like this was his movie. I'm sorry. He was the main character.
uh,
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were saying something. He literally was the main character in this movie. Oh, I gotta give it to Jim Carrey too. He really played a good job in this too. He really did a great job playing two roles. And I like that they brought it up in the movie. That was pretty funny too.
Oh, I love that joke. I love that joke.
That was so funny. Oh, but he really did a great job, especially with the dance sequence with the lasers and shit. That was dope, bro.
Yo, I was not expecting a dance number in this movie.
Yeah, I wasn't either, but that was so great. But I really did like this though. I really did like the movie. I like the writing of it. I like where it went. I like this movie, man. I really like this movie trilogy. Um,
Yeah, I
yeah.
also like that sequence where Shadow and Sonic were talking on the moon, but
Oh, thank you for bringing that up. Yeah, I really love that because they kind of are similar to each other. It's just one decided to go the dark route, one decided to have his family, and he did. And I like how not Sonic, Shadow changed his mind. He was like, "Yo, you know what? I rock with you, Blue. I'm rocking with you. Let's get it." And then they proceeded to that dope scene where they're fighting all the robots. That was pretty dope in space. That was pretty dope. But yeah, I did like that conversation though. I really did. 'Cause like I said, they all liked each other, and Shadow went through some real rough stuff. He really did. Yo, they was experimenting on him, and then they wouldn't let him go. They just kept him, you know, sleeping for 50 years. I'd be pissed off too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know where they're gonna go from here, cause Eggman and Shadow are, I guess, dead. I guess.
No, Shadow's alive.
Oh, he is.
You didn't see the second post credit?
Where's the
You gotta sit
Wow.
through the whole movie, bro.
Oh man, I didn't think we are gonna get a second one. All right, I gotta watch it again, bro.
So I'm curious now that we mentioned the post credits.
Yeah, yeah,
Um, I wonder what the next story is gonna be because presumably Eggman is dead,
right,
Shadow's alive, but
right.
who sent these metal Sonics after Sonic?
Future Eggman, maybe.
So
Unless they go with alternate reality, unless they go multiverse, unless they're gonna do that.
yeah, that they it might be an alternate timeline, maybe.
Yeah, because that's the only thing I can really think of. Because like you said, Eggman is dead. Cow's alive, but Eggman is dead. And I don't know, because I don't know where else these Sonics came from. You
It
still don't know where
also
they came from. Yeah.
it also begs the question: where did Amy also come from?
Oh, that's the pink hedgehog, right?
Yeah, that's I don't
Oh, that's
know.
Amy. Okay.
I don't know how they're gonna explain that in the next one.
Right. Which we may not even get the next one for a long time. We got to put that in consideration too. But
What if we um uh I lost my train of thought.
that's okay. We get it back. Yeah, I don't know where they could go. Honestly, I don't know. And even if we get the movie, I don't know if we're gonna get it like in the next 3 years, maybe in the next 5 years, maybe
It
even the yeah,
might be a little while before we get
yeah.
it.
Maybe if Harry's even coming back at all, if he is.
I don't think he will.
Okay, well, if he don't, then I don't know who else is gonna be Eggman then.
Well, he
Yeah,
said he was gonna quote unquote retire, but who knows what.
yeah, who knows? Who knows? Oh, I forgot. They had the accurate Eggman suit at the end. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
I
that was
thought
great.
that was pretty dope. The way it looked pretty dope. Um, yeah, I mean, yeah, I really love this movie, man. I really love this whole threequel. But let me ask you, man, as a video game expert on Sonic, do you think this is the best video game adaptation we've had so far?
I mean, we've had 3 movies already, so I'd
Right.
say yeah.
Okay. All right. Me too. Me too. Because like I said in the first reaction that we did, that I did, go check it out. It was able there. I don't know who's done this. I don't know who wrote it. I gotta check, but they were able to keep the lore of the games and make and put that around the story, you know, and not shy away from it, not make anything new. It's basically, well, it's little things new, like you said, with Shadow's origin, but for the most part, they were able to successfully make a trilogy of live action video game movies, and I hope they continue this trend. I hope they do because we need that, man.
So the only one that I could think of as far as like next video game is probably Mario, second Mario movie.
Oh, right.
Besides that, um, Henry Cavill's working on a Warhammer stuff. Um, but that's more like a board game though, so I don't know if that will really count.
Right. I'm not sure to be honest with you, but either way, man, they did a great job with this movie. I'm really digging it. I'm ready for the next one, man. I'm waiting for the next one.
So are we.
Yeah. So that's about it. We done. We good.
We don't. Me and Shadow don't have anything else.
Nah, y'all good. I see. Y'all
Yeah, we're good.
good. Well, guys, that will be it for the episode. We're on episode 2. Thank you, Integrity, for coming in. You know what? If anything, maybe we can put you in the next one for sure.
Yeah, I was gonna
Um,
say yeah, definitely maybe in another video.
yeah, definitely. Just leave your information. So we could contact you and stuff. Okay, put it in the chat. All right. So definitely do that. All right. Hey guys, we're gonna get out of here. Thank you guys so much for coming through. Thank you, Integrity, for coming through and sharing your thoughts. Hopefully to get more of you in here. We appreciate it. We'll see y'all in the next one. Deuces, be safe. Have a good one. I'm Blurry. See you later.